Good morning, students.
Good morning, sir.
How are you?
Fine, sir.
Okay. Are you ready for your examination?
It's a little bit late.
Okay. So, as you know, your CBSE released your sample papers. Okay. And your course is already finished. Okay. So, today onwards, we will start solving the sample papers, discussing varieties type of questions. Okay. What type of question will ask in your board examination? That thing we have to focus in our few days. Okay. So for that we made one such type of little bit planning how to solve the question papers, and you know that CBSE already released his sample papers. Okay, and this times the pattern little bit changed. Okay, MCQs question will be asked. Last year there are two types of term 1, term 2 examination it was there, but here the same pattern it will be implemented to the one questions, but he was reducing some questions. There are approximately last year 40 questions asked, only MCQs. For this year only 18 questions are MCQs type. Okay, and 2 reasoning and assertion based question. Okay. Pattern that is sections, he is going to ask 5 sections this time. Okay, A, B, C, D, E. Okay, and A section having that MCQs type of question, 18 MCQs, and assertion reasoning based 2 questions, 20. Okay, and 2 marks I think very short answer type question is 10 marks, 2 into 5. And you already observed that, and 3 mark questions are there. I have that sample papers. Okay, and 3 marks 6 question will ask, and 4 long type of questions, and each carry 5 marks. Okay, as you know earlier that last time it was introducing that case based questions. Case based questions, such type of picturization is there, information is available in the question paper, that you should observe and read carefully and answer the following questions. So there are 3 types of case based questions, each carry 4 marks. Clear? Okay. So today we are going to start what CBSE released, what type of questions. Today's discussion we will discuss only the MCQs pattern, such type of questions, 1 mark questions, what he was asked, he is going to ask. Okay, let's discuss. If you want to download, it is already available CBSE website. Download. Okay, starts preparation. Now question number 1. Question number 1. If A equals to Aij is a skew symmetric matrix of order n, then there are several conditions and 4 options are available. Okay, you need to put which one is the right one. This information is given. So skew matrix, skew matrix, what is skew matrix? That A transpose is equals to minus A. Okay, definition as per your NCERT syllabus. Okay, from that point of view you should try to solve and find the options are given. I am writing the options. Aij, which is equals to Aij. Aij, it is having some order, then 3 cross 3, maybe 2 cross 3, whatever it is. Order is defined only matrix of order n. Okay. Then comes to the first option is given Aij. Ith row and jth column is the number of rows and number of column. for all I comma j, and option number 2 B is given aij is not equals to 0 for all I comma j. Okay, so this is the symbol of for all. Okay, then C aij is exactly 0 where I is equivalent to j. Okay, and option D is available. aij is not equals to 0 where I is equals to j. Okay, let's simplifying this. How it possible? Okay, skew matrix, tell me. Skew matrix definition is A transpose is equals to minus A, you know. Okay, now comes to A transpose. A is given aij, as you know, as question discussed or given. So when it is transposed, that means you can write all the rows in the form of column. That is the transpose. That means it becomes aji. Clear? Yes or no? Now it is becomes minus aij. Okay. Now look at here. Ji is equals to minus aij. Okay, from the definition you get. Can your first option is correct as compared to this? No. Because it is aij square which is equivalent to 1. But it is totally different as per your definitions. So first option is not possible. The two one is wrong one. Okay, then comes to aij is not equals to 0 for all ij. But here it is not equals to 0 means some value is there. aij. What is that value? That is different value. It is not suitable, I think, for this condition. Now comes to aij is equivalent to 0 if I equals to j. Comes to I is equivalent to j. Now put here if I is equivalent to j, it becomes aii and minus aii. So you can comes aii plus aii is equals to 0. That means 2aii equals to 0. So aii is equals to 0 when I equals to j. That means this condition is suitable. Not equals to 0, not possible, because it shows equals to 0. Okay, not equals to 0, everywhere is not possible. That these two options are not available. That means which one is your correct? Option C. Clear? Okay. Then comes to second question. Okay. Second question is given that if A is a square matrix of order 3 and determinant of A is equals to minus 3, then find the A dash determinant. Okay. Square matrix. Little bit confusion is there in the question. Okay, tricky question is going to ask, not direct questions, indirect questions will asking. Okay, question number 2. If A is a square matrix of order 3 and A determinant transpose determinant whatever cardinality what you say minus 3, then A dash is equals to what? Okay, it is very simple. You can solve. The options are available. 9, B option is -9, C option is 3, and D option is also -3. Okay, that you know. You separate A transpose cardinal D is A cardinal D or A transpose cardinal D. Okay, it is given -3. It is also -3. So becomes 9. It will be answer very easy. Okay, which option is correct? Option A. Then comes to question number 3. Question number 3 is directly from your formula is asking. Okay, the area of a triangle with vertices A, B, C given by. Okay, there are many options are given, and whatever the options are given, as you know, in the coordinate plane also vertices are given. You know the formula. By using vectors, how it can possible? That means AB cross AC, B, AB cross AC vector half, and B 1/4 AC into AB, and D 1/8 AC cross AB. Which one is your correct? You very simple, that B option is your correct. Direct question will ask half AB cross AC. It will be the answer. Let's comes to question number 4. The value of K for which the function f of x, which is equals to 1 minus cos 4x by 8x square, if x is not equals to 0, and if x is equals to 0, each continuous at x is equals to 0. So what is the value of, it is from continuity chapter, continuity and differentiability. Okay, from that question is asking. It is very simple. Options are given 0, B -1, C +1, and D is given 2. Okay, but how to solve? It is very, if LHL is existing to the RHL, whatever the limiting value and the exact value, they are same. Because it is also given x is equals to 0, and it is also given x not equal. That means left hand limit existing with right hand limit because of the continuous sense. And also derivative will exist because it is the function is given continuous. Okay. First we have to check its limiting value. Limit x tends to 0, f of x. That means limit x tends to 0, 1 minus cos 4x by 8x square. Now apply 0 in place of x. So 1 cos 0 is 1. 1 minus 1 0, 8x square. 0 by 0 form is there. If 0 by 0 form is happens, then you put the डिफरेंशिएशन ऑफ न्यूमरेटर एज वेल एज डिनोमिनेटर। तो पहले इसका डेरिवेटिव कर दो, कितना आ रहा है, लिमिट x टेंड्स टू 0, वन डेरिवेटिव इज 0, ओके, माइनस व्हाट इज द कॉस डेरिवेटिव, माइनस साइन 4x with respect to 4 divided by 16x, yes or no? So minus minus become plus, this is 4x, limit x tends to 0, sin 4x by 4x, what is that value, exactly 1, and it is also equals to k. Limiting value existing, okay, what is that value, sin 4x by 4x, the formula is there of trigonometry using limit, value is 1, what is the value of k, 1, which option is correct, option C, clear, okay, comes to next question.